You know what they say, visit Seaforth and die. If you stay here long enough, you actually lose the will to live.
Bloody hell, enough bleak here, isn't it? Do you know, last night there was a terrible wind. Look, there's nothing between us and Bleaton Zeebrugger. I felt quite exposed.
I suppose you know why we're here in Seaforth. It's by way of a favour for Mrs. Huggett, because her days are numbered. And I'm not talking double figures neither.
She hasn't got that long to go, you know, as I say, and I don't think there'll be much stoppage time, you know, there. So she's got to make the most of it, clearly.
I fancied a little holiday, so I played up this thing of, you know, I'm nearly popping off. But actually I feel as fit as I feel. I did then, but I didn't let on to Michael.
Every stone in this town is like a little diary for me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. See that bench over there?
Yeah.
Norm and me had our first cuddle there, and just behind that shelter, well, that's where we had our first...
Hey, I don't want to know. It's sad when they lose their dignity.
I like the old colour. They had a sort of brown, sort of...
Morning, love. Have you got your copy of Woman's Round? Right.
Yeah, got that. It's a bit boring, that.
Here.
Well,
pick yourself up a packet of railways, girl.
yeah, I've got to... Listen, have you got a FHM or, you know, loaded or something like that? You know, something with the young boys?
No,
you know?
they haven't. You're not from round here, are you? You on your holidays or what?
Funny you should say that, love, because I'm on a bit of a sentimental journey. I courted my husband Norm down here, you know, but when we used
This
to come in, you know,
could take hours.
they said it was over here, you know, oversexed and over mean.
Bitchy Head loomed over me. An old squaw woman in Toys R Us told me how it got its name. Up until 10 years ago, the wise men would throw virgins off it to placate the English Channel gods. Wish I'd known about it earlier, given some of the tramps who've tried to screw up my life. So here I was at Seaforth. To survive, I needed warmth, and above all, food. Maybe a simple broth of seagull heads.
Here, you never guess who I just met. Sir Anthony Hopkins.
Right, here's your coffee. I didn't spill it. Silly sod. Yes. Anyway, so I got in this Cadillac, and I drove, and I got here, and I thought, I'll buy this cafe. The tuck-in. Yes, I didn't relax. But as long as I can talk a bit, pause, then, you know, just when people think I'm being relaxed, shout at them! Then go back to being quiet. That'll do me.
Right. Well, thanks for that conversation you had at me, Tone.
Fine then, sod off.
I think I'll go and get myself a tattoo of a griffin.
On me arse.
Seaforth's got this pier at the end of which, in my day, by which I mean my youth, there was this dance hall. That's where my husband Norman, proposed to me. So that's why going to Seaforth was a sentimental journey. So I went down, I got a bit of time already to get away from everyone. Michael had gone off, and I just said, I want to go for a bit of a wander. So I went round into the hall, and I was having a look around. And I went off into a little world, and I remembered the days, you know, we was there. And I remembered that night with us winning the prize and all of that, and all the bright lights, and Norman laughing.
Norman.
Come on, love, it's our turn now.
Norm, this will always be our dance, won't it?
You dance like an angel.
Only in your arms, Norm.
We're the best now. Poetry and motion. How can they fail to spot our brilliance?
You know I'm only good at this dance because I love you, don't you?
I quite like you as well. In fact, I might
Really?
even think about asking you a question.
Really? What question's that, Norman? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And thanks to the contestants for the London and South East Ballroom Dancing Championships. Anyway, while the judges make their very difficult decision...
Funny thing, we met this young comic there. It was ever so funny, ever so nice. Tommy Cooper.
My wife, she tried to commit suicide by jumping out the window, but I couldn't get it open. I went to the doctor's the other day. He said, hello, Tommy. He said, I haven't seen you for a long time. I said, no, I've been ill. I said to my wife, I said, I'm homesick. She said, this is your home. I said, I'm sick of it.
I thought he was ever so funny, he was lovely. And all the rest of them, they were all long faces.
I'll fucking die.
A nice try there from young Tom Coopfield.
Yeah, because they'd all been laughing their heads off at this right pair of boring bastards called Birch and Willow. Just because they'd been in the wireless, they thought they owned the place.
There's a walking bit down there.
Where?
There!
Well, isn't that funny? Because there's another one down there. They must be breeding.
Oh, where?
There!
Oh, wireless, that's where it's at. Do you know, I was on the wireless the other day. I fell off. Oh, I wish I could stop telling jokes.
Whatever you do, son, don't stop telling jokes. We think you're funny.
Yeah, we think you're better than Max Miller. You know, we love him.
And he's good. Max Miller's good. He's really good.
Very much.
There you go, mate. Nice tattoo on your bum.
That's bleeding painful, that is. I decided against the Griffin, because when I looked in the catalogue, the Griffin had a face like David Duchovny. Got a panther instead. Should break the ice at parties.
Oh, Jiminy. Oh. Well, Lan. Shit, I thought you was in the Laughing Academy.
What are you doing, Mr. Patagonia?
Huh? I'm collecting wood to ward off the forces of darkness.
Is it going to be a big fire? The sort of spectacle that you can see from France out there? I'd love to burn down the Tyne Bridge, but I couldn't burn the Tyne Bridge on my own. I'd need a team of well-qualified pyromaniacs to assist me in that particular task.
Lan, I just want to keep warm, you know? I don't want to be grilled like a pilcher.
Ah,
You start the fire, okay?
with pleasure.
Yeah, don't go away. And start the fire, Lan. Don't griddle the fucking town.
Ah.
Don't go away.
And the winners of the London and South East Ballroom Dancing Championships are Norman Huggett and Eileen Haskell.
You know what I think, Noel?
What?
You're Clark Gable,
Yeah?
and I'm Vivian.
Oh, how charming.
I heard Mrs. Huggett talking about her husband Norm, who left her years ago and deserted her. I blame him for gunning. I dare blame him for gunning. Even though I didn't know the real circumstances, I've decided to be judge and jury on the matter.
Hey, tell you what, you all right there?
Hello. I was just taking a little skip down memory lane to the past golden days of my youth.
Memories, eh? They can be good if they're nice ones, but pretty bad if they're not so good.
I know you. You're the sportsman on TV. You're Des Lynam, right?
Could be. Never know your luck. Hey, do you fancy a bit of fun? I could take you to paradise for a price.
What are you trying to say?
Service. Hello.
Des Lynam and Mrs. Huggett.
I must be hallucinating.
I went back to the hotel, yeah, on my own. But it was nice to have met Des Lynam. Right, follow me. Beds have got springs, but they're a bit spongy.
Hey, you better strap yourself in, girl. You're in for one hell of a ride.